That's the one, same day.
Chick.
Whoa.
You remember I screamed so loud that I like passed out and like faked that I was going.
What up, you guys? Welcome to episode 15 of Westward Signs. I'm Peter West.
I'm James.
And over here we got Larry Signs. We're at Larry's house, like always, headquarters. Today we got Slade from Angst on the show. Welcome, Slade.
I'm Slade.
He's the singer and guitarist, right? Mm-hmm. Guitarist of Roswell's hottest band, Angst.
We're hot.
Should be a philosopher of the guitar.
What do you mean?
I can barely pluck my strings.
It's more
I end
like
up breaking them when I pluck.
It's almost like a stature when you say it, or he specializes in the philosophy of guitar.
He's a guitar aficionado. Do you write the songs, or what? Who writes the songs?
I write the songs.
Really?
I do.
Sweet, dude. How do you write these? On the toilet, man? Is that do you have like a?
It's incredibly.
Do you have like a routine, man, when you write music?
I listen to various bands and I do the exact same thing.
Nice. So you just like cut and paste your own shit?
Oh no, I'm purely original.
But it's based on like other people.
No, it's all me. I just take other people's music and put it as mine, so it's mine.
I just like listen to it while I'm sleeping and I just claim it with my in a dream.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Yeah, that's the best way.
Dude, like I heard like people had like their like fucking routines and shit. Like some writers, they had to do like a fucking the exact shit, dude. And then like I go to sleep for like 15 hours and then wake up and then fucking write for like
that's
20
difficult.
hours.
I don't want to do that. I run on inspiration.
Yeah, those are like genius people though, man. Like me, dude, you don't even know my writing fucking. The reason I said toilet earlier, it's probably what I do, man. I go in the toilet.
Well, see, you're not like
I got it.
you're not like writing a story. You're like writing lines and then you're redoing them until they sound right.
How do you do it, man? Do you like go? Yeah, do you go like guitar riff?
Well, it just depends. Like I usually just get inspiration. I just sit down and pluck around.
Pluck around.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Nuh-uh.
Pluck
A little
around.
bit.
I sit on the guitar and pluck around. Get plucked up with all my friends.
All the time.
Yeah, dude, but like, cause the way I do it is like I do riffs and then I put words over it, So do you do that too? Or
yeah,
what?
I write the music first.
Yeah.
And what usually happens, like, whenever I come up with a riff, usually the lyrics just come to me naturally. Like, by the time I have the riff done, I already have lyrics in my head.
What do you talk about, man? Because when we were watching you, I was just like, it was awesome, dude. But I was like, I have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. Like,
well,
it could literally be anything. But it sounds angry. He's mad at somebody. He's mad at something.
I try to write my songs all about different things. I also try to make them to where people can figure out their own meanings for it. Kind of like a piece of artwork. Everyone has their own definition for it. So I try to make them as obscure and with my feelings, I always beat around the bush and like make use of metaphors.
People usually do that with music anyway. They make it their own some kind of fucking way.
Yeah.
Do you have like a favorite line of anything that you've written, like or anything like that? Or it's just like, yeah, it's fucking tight.
There's this one that there's the entire song. I was just proud of the entire song, but like the first lyrics are just weird. It's just, I dispose of crystallized shelves that hold my teeth of crystallized meat. I'll wait for the strings attached to my tongue. It'll be something melted and fun.
Hey, that's pretty good, man.
That's really good.
Nice. That's like Kurt Cobain shit. That's another thing I want to talk to you about, man. Like you're big on like that 90s sound, huh?
No, I'm trying to get out of that as much as possible.
Well, when we were talking about like Mudhoney and shit, when we were talking about that, like
they're more 80s though. Like I think of them as an 80s band more so.
Yeah, but you're into you're into like Nirvana and shit like that, like
I try to get away from that too as much as possible.
They were still big in the early 90s, Mudhoney. Like I remember them being.
They basically got big when Nirvana got big.
Like what are you into if you're not into all that shit?
I'm into everything pretty much. Like I can listen to anything from the 30s, 40s, 50s. I do a lot of 50s and 60s stuff.
That's crazy.
Really, like.
I even wrote like an oldies rip-off song recently. It's one of the new ones.
How the fuck did you get into shit like that, man?
Well, it all kind of. I grew up just listening to stuff on the radio like that, and then I played Fallout 3, and that's when I started getting into 40s.
Really?
Yeah, you hear that a lot.
Dude, I was not expecting that, man.
And then it just kind of went from there.
I fucking
See,
love
I
that.
grew up, and on the radio was always like 80s music. So that's
Slade.
like all. That's I got hooked on 80s music. And
So that's a that makes
80s
sense.
and then 90s and then
I was raised on
Do
heavy
you like
metal.
Flock of Seagulls? No, but you do. I can tell you do.
It's all
We used to
about
hear like
Santana.
Lionel Richie on the radio and shit when we were younger. Me and James.
I think of that one thing on Family Guy where it's all, you have hurt. Someone has hurt you. Lionel, someone has hurt you.
That was about Slade. Somebody has hurt you.
He's definitely hurt you.
That's fucking funny, dude. Yeah, dude. So you guys gonna try to change your sound or what, man? Like
That's what I've been trying to
differentiate from that?
Because when I first started Angst, that's when I was going through my Nirvana thing. That's why people are still hooked on that, because I tried to do everything I could. I parted my hair. I wore baggy pants with patches on them. I did that whole shindig. And then now I'm realizing, man, that's really gay.
What the fuck? Why?
We did
Like,
like
it's-
holes, though. We didn't have patches. We do holes.
Well, I
in
did
these.
patches and holes.
Why is
They
that
did
gay?
that.
Flannels and then holes in your jeans that were baggy and...
The only reason I thought it was gay is because it's been done before. It's been done too many times. Like, people have tried to... Even Seether. He tries so hard.
Yeah, I
He tries
noticed
so
that.
hard.
It really sounds like he like loves Kurt Cobain or something. You know what I mean?
I know.
So I tried.
I had no idea he was like had an accent at all from hearing his music and everything, and then I heard him talk for the first time. I was like, "Holy shit, this guy has an accent!"
He has an accent?
Yeah,
British, dude.
He's like British or something.
That makes sense, because a lot of those British guys like, oh, American music. It's cool.
Yeah. I mean, we think
Oh,
their music is cool.
He's like all cockney. He's like, oh, I love Kurt Cobain, I do.
I love their
Ever since I was a wee boy, I did. There's still people like that, dude. Cockneys. Cockney. I'm a Cockney. Mighty Boosh, dude. Cockney. Where's an ashtray at?
That's what has it.
Do you think like Cockney is like their version of what we have as like a Southern
A
accent?
redneck? Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
about that too, man.
That's definitely that's how people make fun of Americans.
Yeah, dude. Every time I
I
meet
think
like,
everybody sounds
It
like
comes
that.
out of me, like, sometimes when I joke, like, I'll just pick up the southern accent and start using it.
America.
I grew up a little bit in Texas, so I was around a lot of people.
Yeah, James is a Texan.
Partial
Not-
Texan. I was
Texan
born
fan.
here.
Yeah, not
I'm
in a
New
good way
Mexican. I'm a Roswellian. I was born here.
But yeah, dude, I'm interested to see what you guys are gonna come out with, dude. I mean, dude, for you guys being a young band, it sounds good, man. Sounds like, it's not fucking, like, screamo and shit. I mean, that shit's okay, but, you know, I feel like we have no, like, peers, you know, because everybody's screaming, nobody's really singing and, like, making, you know.
It's like when I go to shows here now, I'm just like, I don't feel anything anymore.
Really?
I just
It's
kind of sit there.
because that's not your genre, dude. Like, some people are into that shit, man.
Yeah, they are, but like, even then, like, it has to get old to them. Just hearing the same thing all the time.
Yeah, I'm kind of growing out of it. But it's weird, man. The evolution I took, man. I hated punk and shit. I thought it was stupid because I was into metal, and then I got into punk, and then I hated emo. Emo was stupid. And then I got into emo, and then fucking hardcore and all that heavy shit. I didn't like it. And then I got into that shit, and then I just grew out of it to like more just good sounding bands.
You're
You know?
weird with the shit that you like. You'll hear something and you'll be like, that's badass. And you'll hear another band that sounds just like it. And you're like, they suck. And I'm like, they sound just like that band. And you're like, yeah, that's why it sucks.
No, but they had a drum.
See, that's another reason why I try to get out of Nirvana.
They had a drum. I could hear the drum trigger.
Here's the drum trigger.
Or whatever the fuck it is, man.
Where did you grow up listening to mostly?
Fucking, I don't know, dude. Yeah, I was like in the whole new metal shit, you know,
Like the
Like Limp
2000s metal?
like Limp Bizkit and all that
Drowning
shit,
Pool.
man. And then I grew out of that, and then I was just into like Metallica and real metal shit.
Is that why you hate Limp Bizkit now?
No, I don't hate Limp Bizkit, dude. I hate a couple of their songs.
Oh, yeah.
Get rolling, 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 rolling.
Everybody hates it for their songs.
I had a funny musical transition, like,
listen to
as
that
I've
a
gone
lot.
throughout middle school. Like, I grew up on metal, and I also listened to, like, the White Stripes. I even liked some Maroon 5 when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Some of
yeah.
that pop stuff. 'cause
Well, they
it
were
was just
good when they
so
were
fun.
your kids.
And they become the terrible fucking entity that they are now.
That's true. And then, in 6th grade, I was known to Avenged Sevenfold and like Alice in Chains and stuff. Then in my 7th grade, I went through my rap phase. I was a juggalo for about a month. I broke into cars and smoked pot.
I had my hair braided, had clown paint.
I didn't go that far. I was a poser.